Hello there, I am Nicola. I am from What Changes If. So Happy New Year to you first of all. I hope you had a great time celebrating another new year of opportunity. So with that in mind, I wanted to come on and review some books. So this is going to be part of my kind of accountability for 2024. I've got a number of books that I want to read, and I thought in the pursuit of sharing and trying to help others that I would kind of do a mini synopsis for you. If it's helpful, let me know. If it's not, or if there's anything else you want me to talk to, let me know. But essentially, yeah, every month I will review a book or a couple of books, or indeed some other work streams or strategies that I've learned over a certain period. So I'll be happy to share those with you. Without further ado, the first book that I want to review with you is this book here. It's very popular. It was published last year. It's by an author called Roxie Nafousi. The book title is Manifest: 7 Steps to Living Your Best Life. So that is a very bold statement. You'll just see from the book cover, it's really eye-catching. A while ago I bought myself a Louis Vuitton bag, and it's very similar branding actually, and it's very appealing. The quality of the book is great. It's akin to kind of the old-fashioned bound books that you used to get. Certainly my father's got a number like this, so it's a beautiful design and it's really high quality, as are the pages. So I guess that's the aesthetic bit. It's very pretty, and it'll clearly last the test of time. So yeah, great for display purposes as well, I guess. Something else to mention about the book, I think there's been a lot of social media praise for the book in itself as well, with a number of influencers spotted with this book. So I think one of the Hadid sisters, one of the supermodel Hadid sisters were spotted with this, and various other celebrities have been spotted with this book, which is obviously amazing for Roxie. What better justification and PR for her book than being endorsed by celebrities. So it's one of the in-crowd book of 2023. I was a bit late to the party, but let's get into the kind of review in itself. So manifesting in itself is not a new practice. It's an age-old practice that I think Roxie has done really well to kind of modernise and simplify into 7 steps. You may have read other books such as The Goal, I think it was, and there's a few others out there on manifesting. So I think she's done a remarkable job to simplify what manifesting is and make it more attainable and bring it up to kind of modern age, as it were, and kind of remove the woo-ness or hippy-dippiness from the subject. So yeah, I think she's done a really great job in doing that. So if I were to get into the steps, so there are 7 steps, as I've said. The first step is to be clear in your vision. So that is all about really getting clear and being really specific on what you want your vision to be. So there is a thought that if you are too woolly and too general with what your vision is, that you won't be able to manifest it because it's too broad. You need to be specific and narrow your vision down so that you can be really clear on what you want. The second thing, the second step, is to remove fear and doubt. So it's really to make sure that you believe in what you're doing and you're bought into what you're doing, and to kind of remove any kind of fear or doubt around what you're aiming for. I attended a vision board session this week with Roxie Nafousi, And it was really interesting because she tends to create her vision board for the new year, just before the new year, and she hides it away. She doesn't share it with anyone, she doesn't publicise it, she keeps it very hidden, so that she removes any fear and doubt of executing against her plan. So she is really clear on that, you know, it's personal, it's yours, it's not for everyone else, which for me really kind of resonated, because any goal that you do have should be personal and it should be achievable, and you have to believe in it. So her step 2, remove the fear and doubt, I am completely aligned with. There's no point in trying to do something if you are not bought into it and you have any doubt around it. So yeah, absolutely. Number 3 is around aligning your behaviour, so making sure that you are kind of having a robust plan around actually putting the work in. So there is a myth around manifestation that if you just manifest a new boyfriend or manifest a new job, it will come to you. So clearly thinking about something, about a goal, isn't enough. You have to put the hard yards in, as I say. So you have to get to work on it, and you have to have a plan, and you have to be relentless in your plan. So you need to make sure that your behaviour is aligned to that and you're committed to going the hard yards. Step number 4 is around overcoming tests from the universe. So that might be, Roxie talks about, you know, if you had a plan to move to a different country, and maybe someone came into your life and, you know, that stopped you from doing that, that's a test from the universe. So it's something that could potentially derail your plan, and you have a choice to make. And myself personally, I believe everyone is one decision away from changing their lives, and I guess that kind of resonates, doesn't it? So sometimes, you know, when you think things aren't going right, they actually are going right. So this overcoming test from the universe really, again, resonated. It's that kind of sliding door moment that maybe some of us have encountered, that when you think things are falling apart, they're actually falling into place. Or, you know, certainly you're presented with an opportunity and then something else comes along and you're torn. So that is a real test from the universe. So yeah, definitely get into that step, because it will help you simplify and, you know, move forward. Step number 5, which is also important, and I think that we all forget about, is embracing gratitude. So I think that we seem to always aim for this attainment in life. We always want what we've not currently got. And it's difficult sometimes for us to find joy in the things that we already have. So it's about finding gratitude in the everyday and the here and the now and what surrounds us. So gratitude could be, you know, as simple as, you know, turning a thought around. So for me, and I'm practicing that this week, being back at work. So instead of saying, oh, I have to do this, I'm turning it into I get to do this thing. So I'm kind of trying hard to rewire my brain so that I turn like a negative into a positive, and be grateful for the fact that I have got a job, I have got obstacles to overcome, I have got opportunity to improve, all that good stuff that I think we can get bogged down with. So embrace gratitude, be grateful for your kids, be grateful for your family, be grateful for the life that you have, and then it's just something you want to build on. So step number 6 is turn envy into inspiration. So again, it probably leads into what I've said previously. So we live in a really fast-paced, social media driven age, don't we? And it's so easy to be envious of people. You just need to scroll through Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media channel that you're on, and it's so easy to see other people with the things that you may want or the things that you think you may want and be really envious of them. So Roxie talks about turning that envy into possibility, I guess. So turning, it's not fair, that person's got this or that person's got that. It's a case of turning our mindset to that person's got that and one day I hope to have the same. Or, like look at, I think she talked about a girl, a very confident girl walking into a room. It'd be a case of, check her out, she's such a self-assured bitch. Well, no, actually, good on her for being empowered and having confidence. And I would like to be more like that person. And that was a good analogy from Roxie in terms of turning envy into inspiration. So the last step in the book is number 7, trust in the universe. So this is about trusting in the master plan, and knowing that if you do all the right things and you live a life of manifestation and practice the hard yards and go the extra mile and put the work in, that you, as long as you're doing what you need to do and just trust in the universe, because things will start to happen. There is a belief that if you put good vibes out there, good things will happen to you. So you get back what you give, essentially. And again, I mean, as I said, I was very much of the thought that manifestation and meditation and affirmation was all very woo and hippy dippy until I discovered this book. And I think it is really important to build your resilience, to make sure that you're thinking positively, and to move forward, because happiness breeds happiness. Let's not forget that. So trust in the universe and good things will happen. So that is Roxie's book. It's beautiful. It's book 1 of a couple of books. So she's got another book which I will review over the coming months. It's really important to say this book around manifestation is Roxie's first book. She talks about doing vision boards. You'll hear more about that in the book. So if that's something that interests you, please read it. There are a number of YouTube videos where Roxie has been interviewed for various YouTube channels or podcasts that you can refer to. You just need to type her name into the search engine and that will bring everything up. Roxie does talk about the extra stuff that she does to help with manifestation. So she talks about the meditation that she does, and as I said, I've been saying it throughout the video, and it's not to dumb anyone down or call into question anyone's intentional living, but I did genuinely think manifestation, affirmation and meditation were all about a bit hippy dippy and woo before I started reading this book. And for the last couple of weeks I have been practicing a meditation before sleep and a positive affirmation in the morning. And I don't know, I believe in what I'm doing, and I have really, after reading the book, adopted a different mindset, but I have had a much better night's sleep with the meditation. Let's see if that continues. And I just feel that those practices that Roxie has shared has really helped support my mental health and my intentional living over the last couple of weeks, as I say. So so I definitely would recommend the book. I think it's awesome. I think you can get a lot out of it. I think you have to have the right mindset to be able to adopt the practices that Roxie talks of. You will hear her personal story as well. So the book is really about her personal journey, intertwined with lots of tips and hints on how to move forward. There's some exercises in the book as well to help you. Roxie also works with a company called Headspace, whereby you can buy notebooks and journals as well, which complement her books and the like. And I know that, I think if you go on the Roxie Nafousi website, there are actual in-person workshops and virtual workshops that you can sign up to as well. So I will leave that there. Thank you, Roxie Nafousi. Brilliant book, brilliant first title. Looking forward to reading the second book, because if this is anything to go by, I think it's going to be great. Be interested to see how Roxie builds on what the 7 steps that she has detailed in the first book. But just in summary, really great achievement, summarising something that could have gone on for many chapters into 7 simple steps, an intentional way of living to help your mental health and to help you move forward in this complex world that we live in. Thank you. If you have any comments or any questions or any builds on what you want me to review and anything else you'd like me to cover, please leave a comment. But thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next review. Thanks, bye.